But just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do with young adults.
So I go by Tino. My name is Diaz, but I go by Tino, and I born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. And I mean, I've actually gone through a series of different jobs that relate to student success and academia and things like that. But currently, what I have going on is I am a project director for a TRIO group known as the Education Opportunity Center, and it's a really great program because it fills a huge need that we don't quite have yet here in terms of Utah County and San Juan County, Wasatch County, and a few of the counties that are close by. They're rural counties mostly. And the design of the program is meant to help young adults or returning adults or just adults in general who want to go to college but haven't had that personal touch to them. You know, when it comes to just like working closely with them, doing FAFSA, admissions, enrollment, just kind of having an advocate. And so that's kind of what we are there for.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. And so when you think about that, those are a lot of things that deal with success and like making sure that our students have what they need, right, to be successful in life and to move forward in the ways that they want to. So give us a definition, right? Like what does success mean to you?
So success means to me, I kind of base it on my own personal experience, quite frankly.
Yeah.
I think of it as what helped me get through college, but also what helped me understand a successful experience through college, right? And for me, it was connecting with my institution and utilizing the resources of my institution in the best possible way. So what I really want to do with students is I make sure that they connect with institutions that they are, are in, and that they're actually utilizing every resource possible to achieve the dreams that they want to achieve. So that's kind of how I see student success.
Awesome. Thank you. And then when you think about success, right, whatever goal people might have, there often comes a lot of setbacks along the way. So what would you say, what are some ways that you stay motivated when setbacks come, like on your way to achieving a certain goal or on your way to what you consider success?
So I think some really key setbacks, I think of the moments that, really did push back on me at the institution or come at me with my education over in different places. And I feel like a setback would be some of the disparities that exist in our society that are replicated within institutions themselves, right?
Yeah.
So the things that, like, whether it's racialized issues, racism and things like that, whether it's sexism or any isms that might occur within our society do happen sometimes, actually often in our institutions. And so, for instance, a huge one is class and wealth and poverty and things like that. And FAFSA, I work a lot with FAFSA, and FAFSA is another issue right there. Sometimes students may feel disgruntled or not respected in terms of like financial aid offices and how they react to students. And for that, I feel like students just need to work with support services that help them understand the process, and then they can react back to those offices and say, hey, listen, I know the process, I've learned everything I need to learn, and I can do this X, Y, and Z because I've received support for it. So I think finding advocates on institution is crucial in that sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. So when you think about success and really helping students succeed, is there anything else you want to add? You talked a little bit earlier about like what you do with young adults. Is there anything else you want to add in terms of like ways you help young adults succeed?
Yeah, so we are partnering up with a program here on campus at Utah Valley University called Cultural Envoy, and their biggest thing is storytelling, is digital storytelling towards educational success, right? And I feel like, I guess that's another thing. Students ought to not just be connected to the institution and learn how to utilize its resources, but they should also be able to learn how to tell their stories. And how to use those stories to their benefit, and how to effectively demonstrate those things for the future. So I teach a public speaking course right now, and we're basing a lot of that on storytelling and knowing yourself as part of that, right? Because once you can actually articulate your story, once you can actually tell your story, you can actually start writing down your story, using it for scholarship essays, using it for different things, and implementing that in different scenarios, different presentations. So I think it's a really cool thing to just have once you get that.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. And then as we wrap up, are there any final success tips that you might have for young adults? So if someone asked you, along your journey, along your way, what are some tips that you give either to your younger self, right, or to young adults now about success or reaching their goals?
I think it would be crucial to learn as much as possible about whatever it is you're interested in.
Yeah.
So for me, I did find a gap, like a hole of knowledge in my institution, because I went to a place that, I wish I would have, done more with diversity and ethnic studies as a student, but there wasn't any of that here at the time. And so I really did a lot of it on my own, and I did it with the support of faculty who had my back in that sense, right?
Yeah.
And so I say my biggest thing is, find an advocate, find somebody who supports you, who wants to help you out, and learn from that person, and read as much as possible. Whether if you're going to be a firefighter in the future one day, or a scholar in academia, read as much as possible about whatever it is you want to do, and about the world itself. Learn different things, and you'll be great.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. And thank you certainly for your time. Any last words in general that you just have?
No, I just say open up your mind and explore what's out there. That's what college is for, right?
Awesome. Well, thank you. And thank you for being here.
Hey, thank you.
Bye.